Hello my lovely friends, welcome to my channel. Hi, I'm Maria, I'm the owner of Baffling Beads. I make and sell handmade beaded jewelry, both on Etsy and also in my own shop, and I also sell check glass beads. If you're interested in any of those products, please check out the links to my shops and my social media down below. I always put it down in the description box. As you can see, I am back from my vacation and yeah, I don't even know what to tell you. So I've been back for a week by now. I've returned last Sunday and I had a super stressful week at work. I knew that it would be busy, and for those of you who have anything to do with agile software development may know which week it was for us. Yeah, so for me it was very busy and very stressful. It doesn't happen often that I go to work with a bellyache, but this happened last week and it's really not common anymore for me to get stressed out like this. And that usually happened with the work I did before this workplace, and I'm very glad that usually this is not the case. But yeah, for me it's been rough this week. Also on the side in the evening, of course, I was very busy with getting out all your orders on time. For many, I had enough time that it would have been sufficient to send out next week, but because I know that you guys are waiting for your orders, I always try very hard to send out all orders in the first week after I return from vacation. I did it, I got it done, but those were very long days for me and very tiring days. But also I got in all the activity and active minutes that I wanted. For those of you who have watched my I've been struggling video about a month ago, or maybe even 1.5 months ago, you know that I really want to start roller skating, but I haven't come around to that one yet. Instead I'm running nowadays and lots of walking stairs and doing my body exercises, so I'm very happy that I didn't neglect all of that either. But yeah, it was a super busy week. I would have loved to start earlier with a new vlog, but I didn't come around to it. And then by Friday I was dead. After work I was dead. I just lay on my sofa, scrolled TikTok for hours on end, and then I went to bed. And I didn't get anything else done. And then yesterday I started cleaning my apartment because, yeah, even though you're not home all those weeks, it still gets dirty. I really want to improve in some aspects in my apartment, which I will work on over the next few weeks. And yeah, of course, I also had to get done all my laundry of the last 3 to 4 weeks. So it was crazy busy. I'm very happy that I got through that week. And of course, thank you so much for all your orders. I'm always happy to receive your orders, and also reading all your comments from the videos that became available even though I was on vacation. I had an eye on that. Overall, I would say that it worked out pretty nicely. I spent those last three weeks with my mom in the West Indies, so we usually go sailing, for those of you who don't know. Most of my vacations are sailing trips, and it was a very lovely time. Nevertheless, I'm very happy to be back home in a more normal climate that I'm used to. I had huge problems with insect bites, with jellyfish stings, and yeah, it really wasn't so pleasant, and combined with the sun and the heat, my skin isn't made for that kind of weather, and yeah, I feel it after 3 weeks. Yeah, by now my skin is looking normal again, but sometimes it was hard. So what's next? I would love to have a shop update this summer. I still haven't figured out how to create and send out newsletters. I really need to start on that soon. But for now, I would really like to create some new jewelry pieces for the summer update that will happen sometime in June or July. I have the next week and yeah, the week after I'm working in Germany, so there won't be much beading happening. For now, I've got a week. I also have 3 open orders which I will need to pack today. So I will do some bead work today, just as much as I would like to do. And yeah, later this evening I will pack those orders. Of course, I have many more tasks on my to-do list, but as I've said in the videos before, I really want to slow down and tune it down. And if I really don't feel like doing something, I won't. And yeah, also, I mean, just like you guys, I watch many small business vlogs. Most of those small businesses are more on the stationery side, or pottery and ceramics is also very common, and also everything that has to do with textiles basically. But I really don't have many jewelry vlogs that I can show, if any. The overall tone of those last few videos and vlogs that I watched after I returned from my vacation is that people are stressed out like crazy. Many of them want to get smaller again. They move back home with their businesses. They close down storage spaces. They get a job on the side because it's too stressful to just rely on your own small business income in this economy. And I totally get it. I've always watched these vlogs and I don't know how people can make it work with the prices that I see in their shops, basically, because no one can live on that. Because of that, I also decided to move away from Etsy and open my own shop so that I have to pay less fees. Of course, it's a lot more work in regards to marketing and gaining trust of your customers, but you need every penny that you can get. We all need to ask for more reasonable prices and pay attention to not overwhelm ourselves. So I really get the direction that everyone's going in, because I haven't understood for a very long time how people can make it work. One of the larger businesses you may know is KatnippStudios. I watched her last announcement, vlogs, videos, whatever you want to call them. And to be honest, another person where I really don't get how she does it and whether this is healthy for her. If it is, good for you. I'm wishing you all the best. But another one of those creators is CoconuTacha. Yeah, I'm wondering whether we will see such a similar video soon from her. But yeah, it's all around us. It's not only got to do with the tariffs, but yeah, it's just having a small business and dealing with all that uncertainty and low income. I don't know, guys. It's not a dream life. If you can make it work, that's great for you. And if it also makes you happy, all the best to you. But I'd say that most people are not made for such a life. But that's just my 2 cents on all those videos that I've watched over the last week. Let me know whether you noticed this trend or this direction that other small businesses go in. But I think it certainly is a healthy decision to make. And I hope that all those small business owners out there are safe, that they are able to get a little bit more stability into their lives, more happiness, you know, and that they're able to stress less. I will keep on beading. Maybe I'm able to finish the earring, but if not, that's also okay. I got the earring done. So this is the new pair just finished. Love the neutral colors. If you've watched, I don't know, some vlog before this one, you may recognize these statement fringe earrings that I did before. So quite a lot larger. And I've decided to make 3 different sizes for the chosen color combinations. This is the statement one. Then I just finished the medium one. And there will also be a smaller one. It's not a mini because it is still quite long, but yeah, the top is quite a lot smaller. And overall it's more dainty, I would say. So these earrings will come in 3 different sizes. I will all list them as one, and you will then be able to choose the size via the filters in the listing. And I really want to make more color variations for these. I've already picked out one with a cold blue tone, and then after that I would love to go for lavender, I would say, so a pastel cold purple tone. We will see, but all of them will come in 3 sizes. Will I restock them? No idea. I really don't know, just because I do what feels right for me in the moment, and I may restock them if I feel like it, or I may never restock them. I'm also still not sure whether I will note down the color combinations or the color information or the color codes of the beads that I used. So if I decide to not note them down, I probably won't remake them, because I have too many seed beads, and yeah, it's possible that I won't be able to figure out the ones that I used before. Let me know what you think. Should I note it down? I also don't know whether I should make more pairs than one for the small option, just in case people are interested in the small one. It won't be this long. But that's the plan. So I'm done with these 3 pairs. I'll probably continue with packing orders, and I may continue beading earrings later this evening once I got my walk-in and did some other things, cleaning the apartment of course. So let me tidy up a little bit and then we'll pack some orders. I just got myself some more tea. And let's continue with the orders. By the way, I opened the window, so please excuse the noises you may hear. So about the jewelry order, the customer ordered my Coburn hoop earrings in the option 2, so sterling silver and the denim blue color variation. So these will be going out. Oftentimes people ask how I pack my jewelry, so maybe I'll show it a little bit more in the future, because I never remember in which vlog I showed what kind of jewelry I packed. So let's pack some hoop earrings for this one. And it's really not a secret how I pack my stuff, so I show it in vlogs here and there, but not on the regular basis, because I think it's not that exciting to see. Thank you, Andrea, for returning to my shop, and I really hope that you will love these earrings just as well as you like the other ones you got from me. Thank you so much, and this time you get your thank you note in German. It's always fun sending German messages to the US. It's not that common. First one done, let's continue with the beads. First we start with some lemon beads. It's only a small order, so it's 3 times 6 of these. Let's check whether the holes are okay. Here's one that wasn't punched right, so this is unusable. I will need to sort this one out. Of course, I can't check all the beads that I'm sending out, but especially the larger ones, I really try to make sure that everything's okay with them. Especially because you usually buy smaller volumes of those. So it's a real bummer if you can't use one of those beads. Of course, I'm always sorry if it happens to you. Please just get in contact with me. Let me know how many beads weren't okay or how many weren't functional or usable, and I will just refund you, okay? Earrings done. Now I will need to pick some little thank you gifts and pack them up, print the labels and put them into their shipping boxes. Thank you so much again for your orders. All done, all 3 orders. I will print the customs forms later in the evening. For now, I will switch over to some chores, get my remaining steps in, and hopefully I can start on the next pair of earrings this evening, but you will see. That was pretty much my Sunday, and I will see you in the coming work week. Hey, it is Monday now. I just had dinner. Yeah, came home from work, went to the post office, got groceries, cooked something, had dinner. Now I'm here. Yeah, what's going on exactly? I feel like small businesses are dying left and right. I'm still watching AbiNova's new video where she talks about her thinking that her small business is failing. I'm not quite through yet, but if you're interested, watch it. This is the one. I will link it down below. And also some other vlogs that I was watching of the creators that I usually watch. What am I supposed to think? I don't know. So I am super grateful that I am a seller in the EU. Yeah, I'm not as much affected by the economic changes, decisions that were made over the last few months. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for having 2 Etsy shops, 1 Shopify shop, growing list of people who are interested in my newsletter for everything that will be coming for my Shopify shop. I'm very grateful to have a large community on YouTube. I'm very grateful that I made the decision to provide digital downloads for you guys, because overall I think that all of these decisions made me very stable in my small business. And while it can be disheartening at times and very frustrating and very tiring, I still see profit. So, but of course, please keep in mind that I am working full-time. So I'm working full-time, 40 to 46, 48 hours per week. And yeah, counting my small business, that will put another maybe at least 20 hours on top. So I'm very well aware that's a lot of time that not everyone has, and not everyone has the energy for it. I'm aware that I'm kind of lucky of how I build my small business, and while oftentimes people tell me that I have a ton of energy and I'm very disciplined, I don't know what to think, because I see people on YouTube all the time how they say that they are too tired and they can't do it anymore and that they feel burned out. And while I do have times where I feel tired, it's mostly because of all the pressures that I put on myself. So it's not really from the outside or from feeling disappointed in my small business. It's more so coming from the inside of me. So I feel like it's enough for me to shift my view, and then I'm feeling better again. I feel so sorry for all those people who are struggling so very much right now. So it's hard to see this glimpse into the future where you will have less small businesses, you know? And less people who have such an outlet for their creativity, basically. So I don't really know where I want to go with this. I just wanted to let you know that I'm very grateful and very appreciative where I am currently with my small business. I must say that it's not my goal to go full-time with being self-employed. That's never been my goal. Sorry for the hair. As I said, I just came home from work. So anyway, yeah. I will leave some of those videos down below if you want to watch more about or if you want to see more about the common feeling of the community, you know, the struggles. I'm interested to see where we all are in about a year. So anyway, I just had dinner and I'm watching Abby right now, and very soon I will continue with those earrings. I made that one yesterday. Then I also dropped off those lock beads that my tattoo artist ordered from me. I dropped them off at her post box after she paid for them. And yeah, I dropped off those 3 packages just about 1.5 hours ago at the post office, so I finished those. I will keep working on those earrings for my next shop update. So I will share that with you. The next color combination will be gold and blue. I hope that you will like this one. And then also I managed to upload some more glass beads in my glass bead shop yesterday. I took those product photos quite a while ago, before I left for my vacation. So those round fire polished beads are now available, 3mm and 4mm. I still have round fire polished beads left. No, I placed them here. So those are all the beads that will be coming next, and those are 8mm melon beads. Yeah, and we're still working on that bead stock that I still haven't managed to upload. So as always, many things to do on my weekends and in the afternoon after work. I must say that I very rarely really see this as work, and I don't really know how to describe it, because in a way it is work, because I need to make a profit from this, otherwise the finance department will come for me. So it is work. I need to earn money through this. But because I'm so flexible and because I basically do what I feel like, it never really feels like work, you know? I feel very free in the things that I do, and when I feel like certain things, I will do them. To be honest, I probably never feel like taking product photos, but for example, I feel like doing my finances and checking my expenses. I never have a problem with that. I never feel like I have to do administrative stuff. So it doesn't really bother me, and maybe that's a huge difference in making someone feel burned out, because if I imagine that I would make myself do social media when I don't want to, I'd feel burned out too, because I hate that stuff. YouTube is fine, but posting pictures and short form content all day long on social media, it sucks. It's really not for me, as well as taking photos. Those are 2 things that I really don't like, and I've pretty much cut out social media, except for YouTube, and of course I will start writing newsletters. But otherwise I've stopped doing all of that, because I also don't really see any gains from it. And otherwise, product photos, I only do them here and there, not all the time, even though I have so much stock that I need to put online. Maybe that's a difference. I don't know. Let me know of your experiences. Maybe you have friends or close contacts who are struggling with their small businesses. But currently, it's very rough out there. And I must say that also my orders have slowed down very much. So I will have some more tea, and then we will keep on beading for the rest of the evening. I just got back from my evening walk and I'm now making another cup of tea, and then I will continue with adding the fringe to the top part of that earring I beaded earlier this day. So I'm going to have a cozy evening. I still have about 2 hours that I could work on my business. Not sure whether I will use those full 2 hours. And that's the cozy state of my living room right now. I have to fix the flowers, so those I don't know, planter boxes? What do you call those boxes that you put on your balcony? No idea. But I had to remove these because the flowers were dead, of course, after the winter. But once I'm done with that, it's all cozy again. And I've got my little lights up there and in the corner. And this is pretty much how I spend my evenings right now. The goal for this evening is to finish this pair. And by the way, I'm very happy about those steps. Almost 20,000 today. So I'm getting in all the activity that I need. Hi guys, it is Wednesday now. I skipped recording on Tuesday because I had some other things to do and it got pretty late because of personal matters and other things that I had to get done. I actually managed to get the things sorted for my online banking because I wasn't able to pay for any expenses. So gladly they fixed it, and then I had to get a package that was these brass wires that I got as a restock. I plan on checking these now, maybe pack some new brass kits that are currently out of stock, so I will need to check them because yeah, I've already seen that I won't be able to use them all. I will need to see whether I can fix that by just polishing them or whether they are actually unusable, and if that's the case I will get in contact with the seller because these cost quite some money and yeah, I don't want it to go to waste. But anyway, yeah, yesterday I stayed up late and I really don't feel my best today. I'm already in my cozy clothes and yeah, I don't plan on showing you anything of that today. So as you can see, I continued with the small version of these earrings yesterday, so that's the first earring. Otherwise I really didn't get anything done for the business yesterday, except for this one earring. Maybe I will continue later on with this pair. But for now, let me get some tea and then I will check some of these ear wires. Thank God it's Friday. Remember when I said on Monday that I'm glad that I have so much energy? That is all gone. My brain currently feels absolutely fried, like a really bad brain fog. I basically just want to stare into thin air and not think about anything and not do anything, and I just want to exist. So on Wednesday I really wanted to restock my brass supplies, but my eyes were burning so bad from being tired that I pretty much only restocked the ear wires, and I completely stopped in the middle of picking supplies for my brass kits. So I still have the pairs of earring wire lying before me right now. And yeah, I had to stop because I was so tired, and I just lay on the sofa for the rest of the evening and then I went to bed. And then yesterday was also a very busy day. But in the evening we had dinner together, so I went to dinner with my colleagues. That lasted maybe until 9. I think I was back home at 9. And then I had to pack outstanding orders because starting today I'm on a shipping break again because tomorrow I will leave for Germany. So I had to pack all the open orders yesterday evening and make sure to send them out today. So I did that, and because one of my colleagues is going to marry this weekend, I also, of course, wrote her a card and included a little gift for her. So for her and her husband, her soon-to-be husband. And yeah, when I was done with that, it was pretty much midnight. And then I went to bed, and then my alarm went off, and then I had to go back to work. And my brain feels like absolute mush. I definitely ate too much chocolates in the office today, because it's either chocolates or going home early, but I don't have the time to go home early. So I had too many chocolates, and I really want to get in my run this evening, even though I feel absolutely, I don't know what I feel like. Like I just have to lie down and not do anything. But yeah, we will see. It is now a few minutes to 6, and I would need to go running in about 2 hours so that it's still light enough outside and not too dark. Yeah, so this was an exhausting week for me. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy my job. Some weeks are just too busy. And then doing all the business stuff on top is just, it's a lot. So how will I even continue? I'm very sorry that I didn't show that much of my business this week, but that's just how it sometimes goes. When there are things on your list with a higher priority than your business, then that's just how it is. I was able to send out all the orders. Thank you so much, guys, as always, for your orders, especially because I said in the beginning that business feels super slow in May, and it does, but these orders always help. Thank you so much. Then I've got mail. First one. And I guess they want money from me, so let's check. That's quite the stack of paper. Yes, they do want money from me. It's insurance. And then I've got a little package in the mail. I ordered thread and needles from Bakatus in Germany. If you want to order stuff from there, it's bacatus.de. If you want to check them out, it's an online shop. I think they also have a physical shop, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I usually order thread and needles there. I also checked for some Miyuki Delica beads, but they didn't have any that I don't have yet, so I didn't order any. Yeah. Oh no, it's I actually told you the wrong address. It's .shop. Sorry about that one. So if you want to check them out, you can do that. And somehow this doesn't look like the thread that I had usually ordered. A few months ago or years ago, whatever, doesn't really matter, I ordered Nymo thread with the size 0.15. And now I've ordered Nymo thread in the size 0.2 millimeters. And they don't seem to have a smaller size, so they removed it, and I thought it's the same one, and the ones they have now is 52 meters, so it seems to be a different thread. Oh no, I've got too thick thread now, and I don't know where to get the thin one, which is a real bummer. So I will be able to use this one, but if I want to use it the same way that I use my Miyuki thread, I will need to wax it, so I will need to condition it because this is not conditioned, I think. And then I will need to figure out where to get my thread that I need. Then I will probably order it right away. Because I'm all out of Nymo thread, the white one, which I need for these earrings. And yeah, if I don't have the thread, I won't be able to create more color variations. So when I get back from Germany, I really want to continue making those. That's a mistake on my end. So let me clean that stuff up, and then I will pack some brass kits, and then I'll probably just rot on the sofa. I just updated my brass supplies, also the brass beads, and now I've got 9 brass kits for my Adulty fringe earrings, so they are back in stock. which is nice. I really try to restock as soon as possible, but oftentimes for the glass beads it just isn't, because I can't get them from the manufacturer. It's a little easier for brass supplies. Next week when I'm in Germany, I'm not on vacation. As always, I will work there. I hope that it will calm down a little bit at work, so that I have more energy for other things, especially when I return. As always, when I return, I will work on your orders first thing, so that you get your stuff that you ordered. Yeah, another thing that I happen to notice is, of course, now that I have my Shopify shop, I get random emails either for partnerships and such, or from the contact form where people say stuff like, "Hello, is anyone there?" Guys, if you send me such messages, I won't answer you because it's a waste of my time. Yes, I'm here. Maybe it's just bots who try to figure out whether it would be a good idea to send randomly generated stuff to my email address, but yeah, I really don't see the point in such messages. So I will answer anyone who's got serious questions, you know. I will answer those, but yeah. Kind of surprising how many emails get nowadays, now that I have my own website. Yeah, so I'm really sorry that this was a very slow week. It didn't really happen much. I would have loved to make more earrings for the upcoming shop update. I still don't know when. End of June is probably too early, because in June I'm gone again for 2 weeks and there's just not enough time in the day to make anything. So maybe July. If you're interested in the shop update, please make sure to sign up for the newsletter that you can find in my Shopify shop. You can find the link down below. It's bafflingbeads.com. Very easy to remember. For now, I'm off. I need to lie down and relax a little bit, and then I will see what I do with this evening. I still need to pack my suitcase, and tomorrow, a few minutes past 6 in the morning, I'm off to Germany. And yeah, it's a long travel again, so 13 hours by train. And then I may be able to relax for a little bit on Sunday. If you're interested in any of those other small businesses, I will link some down below. Please check them out. I think most of them are in the direction of illustrators, but maybe you're interested, maybe you don't know them yet. And I'm wishing you all the best. Doesn't matter whether you have a small business or not. And thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like, maybe leave a comment. I would love to welcome you on my newsletter list, and hopefully I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.